Yo, what is up, YouTube, man? I'm on my 6'8" center build. It's got max wingspan. The shooting on this build is a bit lower. 84 mid-range, 78 three-pointer. But today, I decided to make it interesting. I wanted to see if I could still space the floor without shooting three-pointers. A lot of people think you need a three-pointer on your build in rec, but I think you can definitely space the floor with mid-range as well. And if you're a good inside, you can definitely make it work as well. It's just, a lot of insides, they hold a screen when they should be slipping. They're slipping right into a guy sitting in the paint. They're not given a chance for their slashers on the team to get in the paint because they're mucking up the spacing the whole game. It's harder to be an inside center on this game, and in most 2Ks in general. I think for NBA 2K25, I will have to make an inside center build to show it off a bit. I'm somebody that loves the stretch bigs, but in this gameplay right here, you guys are going to see I'm able to space the floor without shooting any three-pointers. Now, I do got the mid-range. That's going to help me out a lot, Even if you're an inside, if you want to add some mid-range to your build for whenever they're sitting paint, that could be very big. It also gives you the option to have moves like this as well, where, my team, we're not creating offense very well, so I got to get the ball, and I got to make something happen. It's going to be tough if the only option I have is to go into the paint and try to score on somebody that already knows I can't shoot. I do have a benefit this game, I will say. They probably saw my three-point percentage, so they probably know I can shoot. But for today's video, I'm an inside. I'm a mid-range player. You see right there, I'm hitting them with a standing dunk. 81 standing dunk on this 6'8" center. You're still able to use the meter very effectively, especially when you have the Mamba takeover. I'm able to get a steal right there. Early on, we're flooding them. But I'm not going to lie, man. The game's going to get kind of intense. There was some animosity on our team. I'm not too sure what happened, but eventually people started just looking for their own shot. Nobody was trying to pass. And no lead is safe in the random rec. You can go from up 10 to down 15 in the blink of an eye if you let it happen, especially if you're fighting with your teammates. So you got to do your best to try to keep everybody happy. Early on, you can see 10 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds. Normally, I would stay out on the three-point line and look for a three, but, you don't need it. You can definitely space the floor with the mid-range ability. You can see on their team, they end up having the power forward quitting, and I think that ends up helping them because the power forward on my team, he's scoring a lot of points, but that's going to be a lot tougher with an AI. At worst, an AI is at least going to stand in front of him. I think their guy was leaving him for a lot of open shots. You can see I'm the center. I want to be the one setting screens, but sometimes we will have other players on the team that feel like they need to go and set the screen. So in those situations, I got to get out of the way, able to get the offensive rebound right there. Like I said, I'm looking for my dunks, and that's just some pick and roll IQ. Like I said, if my guy is out of the paint and I can get a slip, I'm trying to get that dunk. But if he's sitting low, I gotta hold the screen and try to get my teammate open. Now, it's a whole nother world in the random rec. Sometimes guards are not going to be capable of using a screen. Even if you hit their defender, sometimes they still won't know when to create the shot. And that can, that's why sometimes it's easier to have a stretch big, to have a shooting center, because they can just look for their drive and then kick out. A lot of people, that's how they like to play basketball. Drive and kick, drive and kick. Sometimes they're not able to use a screen to get open, and they're going to blame the inside center for messing up the offense, even though, it's not necessarily his fault. He's setting good screens. You just can't get your shot right here. I go to the midi KD fade, 22.7 assists, 8 rebounds. Have not missed a shot, and as you can see, the team is flowing. Now, honestly, we should have won the game by a lot more, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but it's not on me. I'm doing everything I can to help the team. I end up missing my first shot of the game right there. I'm still providing my teammates some good spacing, even though I'm making sure I don't hit any threes this game. Teammate gives me the ball right here. He's jumping at me. I've shot a lot of mid-range shots. I'm just going to drive right by him, get the dunk. And this is where I'm going to let the rest of the game play out without any cuts. You guys are going to enjoy this. So we are down 1 point right now. No need to panic, everything is fine. We got a minute 38. We can get a stop on this team. It's not a situation where we got to force up threes. Just get a stop, get an open shot, get an open dunk. Nothing needs to be too difficult. My teammate, he's giving me the ball in the paint. I'm being patient with it, dotting my guy right here. We're passing the ball around, good ball movement. I'm ready to catch it and make something happen. I get it. I'm trying to go to a KD fade. He unfortunately ends up bumping me, but I see him right back. He was the guy on our team, you know, scoring a lot for us, especially early on. So I'm trusting that power forward. If the ball is in my hands and something's not going well, I'm going to give it to him. He's the only one really that's not trolling me. And that can be you, you know, if you just play good in random rec, you know, the teammates, they're going to give you the ball instead of the people that are doing dumb stuff, that are trolling. Don't be an enemy of your whole team. Nobody's going to end up having a good time. You're probably going to end up losing. You can see that guy on their team is flopping for no reason. It is a close game. My guy's dotting me. I'm seeing the power forward. I thought he was going to be open at the top of the key. He doesn't take the shot. Smart guy right there. I get at the top. Now right here, I missed the shot. I panic as soon as I shoot it. I wanted to catch it in the mid-range. I did not want the three-pointer. You can see the box score. That's the only three I've taken the whole game, and I missed it. So, for the sake of the video, I did not break any rules. I can't shoot any threes. That one was an accident. We're still trying to find a way to win, you know. Even though the game is super close, I'm locked in for the challenge. We end up losing the ball right here. They're coming down court. 22 seconds left. We are up 1 point. So, some good defense is all we need. We just got to lock up, not give up anything free. You can see my teammate almost gives up a shot, but he gets a good contest right there. 7 seconds left. I want the ball in this situation bad, you know. I know I can hit the free throws. I don't know what the rest of the team is going to do if they get the ball, so I'm hoping they just give it to me and they foul me. It happens. Boom. 4 seconds left. I'm going to knock down the 2 free throws. What we got to do on the other end is make sure they don't shoot a 3. If I get the chance, I'm going to foul and we get the ball back up 1. You know, it's a very sweaty thing to do, a very pro-am thing to do, but I have learned my lesson in these situations. Whenever we're up 3 or, you know, we're up 2, whatever, my teammates always give up a wide open 3, and what do you know? My teammates give up a wide open 3. The only thing we can't give up, no game awareness. We let them tie it. I wanted to intentionally foul. I think he got 2-stepped, like the man ran to the paint, then he ran back out. At that point, you just got to stay high on him. Don't, you know, don't give up a 3, man. We're going into overtime. We win the tip ball. It's going to get a bit tough at this point. You guys have seen I've only missed 2 shots. But there's definitely a couple more misses coming. Now, right here, my guy has not been scoring too much, but starts cooking up a little bit in this overtime. He ends up getting an X button contact dunk right there. Whatever, it's fine, you know. Good take by him. It's unfortunate, you know, people getting contact animations, whatever. My guy ends up going up for a contact X button dunk himself. 2K allows you to get, you know, enough contact animations in those situations where people are fine with that take. You know, people think that's a pretty decent take. Whereas, you know, if you're watching it and it doesn't work out, you know, say he didn't get fouled and he just gets, you know, blocked or he just misses a layup, everyone else on the team's thinking, why would you ever go up with that? But it works for the most part, you know, good enough where everyone's going for it. So, you know, it's whatever, it's whatever. You can see one of my guys is not moving, so I'm trying to watch his guy up there. I'm able to get the block right here. He greens a layup, a dunk, I'm not too sure. I get the rebound. I'm throwing the fast break. We end up throwing a bailout pass. It's whatever, you know. We could have got a free fast break, possibly. It's going to be a lot easier than what we got to do in the half court because for the most part, there was not a whole lot of movement on our team, and we give up an open dunk right there. Still a tie game, though, a gritty one. They end up hitting me off the inbound. I'm able to dot the power forward. He sees me for the dunk. That's why I was passing this guy the ball. Whenever he got it, he was making the reach. Whether it was me open or a teammate, he was not a liability with the ball at all. 76-78. We need to strap up. We need to get a stop. I think my guy got a bucket or 2. I need to make sure that he does not get a dunk. Even if he's, you know, trying to get another contact dunk, I need to block it or something. No way he's just getting some easy dunks to keep them in the game. Guard in the pick and roll, pretty decent. You know, the guard maybe could have got an open shot right there, but he doesn't see him quick enough. This guy goes to the fade. I jump because he has been hitting that during the game. It ends up being wide open anyway. Thankfully, he misses. We're out on the break. They give it to me. My stamina is cooked. I end up pumping the sharp takeover right here just because I wanted it to refresh my stamina. I try to set my guy's screen. He dots me. I go to the KD fade right here. Good shot. You know, it ends up being a speed up. Those were the shots I was making all game. Unfortunately, you know, miss it right there. That's going to happen. But I'm playing defense. I'm getting back. I'm not pouting about it. Get us up for 76-80. 107 left. We're kind of in a situation now where, you know, as long as we're not giving up a 3 and maybe we can take some time off the clock, I'm not going to be super mad about my teammates giving up 2s, you know. Maybe they get to a midi fade. Maybe I got to help them out and step to the 3 and I give up a dunk because of that. Now right here, man, the guy I'm guarding, you see he's got 12 points, he's 6 for 10, he got the contact dunk, he got that right there, which I did not think was that great of a take, but it's whatever. 2K is giving him some buckets. I gotta hone in, man. It's a little bit on me right now. I'm going to the post. Power forward's been doing his thing, so why not? I'm gonna give him the ball. And look at this. They almost get a strip. Thankfully, he's able to get it back, and he dots me cutting to the hoop, giving me 30 points, 9 assists, 12 rebounds. No 3-pointers made, no 3-pointers taken, except for that accidental one. 4 points. Can we get a stop? We get it right here. That's the money stop. And check this out, man. I end up doing one of the dumbest things I've ever done. I got the 2A tenacity. I wanted to do a fadeaway because I had the 2A tenacity. Like I said, I was going to do a backwards fade. It ends up making me go for a flick up, like floater type layup, something crazy. I don't know, but I get the board. We're able to get points anyway, and we end up giving a wide open 3. 12 seconds left in this overtime. We need to catch the ball and hit a free throw right here. He gives it to me. I'm holding it. They fouled me immediately. That is their 1, so we're going to have to get it in again. If you guys didn't know, on these inbounds, if you press A and X on Xbox or X and square on PlayStation 5, your guy will jump past it. That makes it a bit better, and it makes it where they can't really get steals. That can be really big because people will press the inbound. The point guard gets it, and check this out. Very early, 0%. I'm thinking, oh man, this guy does not have free throw on his build. Thankfully for the second one, though, he's able to knock it down. 7 seconds left. 4 points. There's no way we're going to a second overtime. Just strap up a little bit. They end up getting an open 3. Boom. Yellow contest, you know. Not the easiest shot in the world to hit, but I wish we would have been closer. I wish it would have been a little bit tougher. The PG gets the ball. Thankfully, he ends up shooting it. I don't know what would have happened if he would have taken the free throws, if he would have hit them or missed them. You know, maybe they get the rebound, call a timeout, and hit another crazy 3 or get a dunk. I don't know, but we end up pulling out the game. You can see 30 points, 13 rebounds, 9 assists, 5 steals, 14 for 18. Random wreck, but I can't shoot 3s. We're able to win the game. Just a fun little challenge that, you know, maybe made the game a bit more interesting, a bit more challenging. I don't know if me shooting 3s would have done anything for us that game, but hey, man. If you guys did enjoy the video, if you do want to drop a like, subscribe, of course, I do appreciate it a ton. This is Tonic. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.